All right, y'all. So at work, I was talking to a fellow comic book nerd about just Justice League stuff and how sometimes it kind of irks our nerves what goes on in comic books that keeps happening repeatedly. But it got a little silly. Like if we were part of the core Justice League, like if we came into the Justice League like Captain Marvel did, because I'm not calling him Shazam, it's Captain Marvel to me. If we came into the Justice League like Captain Marvel did, and they just voted on us because of our exploits, what would we address in the meetings? We talked about how Batman needs to stop crying about his parents' death. Like it's nauseating at this point. Either go to therapy or stop crying so much. We talked about Diana's hatred of all men, and in a team where there's a lot of freaking men, how do we really trust Diana? We talked about Superman. Me personally, I talked about Superman because he's my favorite, but at the same time, his unwillingness to kill at least some of these villains ultimately gets more people killed. But then I brought up a point that I don't often think about, and to be quite often, I don't want to think about. I brought up the fact that how is it that nobody in the core member, the core squad of the Justice League, how come nobody brings up to, why don't they bring up the fact that in all of these meetings that the Justice League has, John Jones shows up naked to every one of them? I mean, think about it. That guy isn't actually wearing clothes. It's his skin. His skin just morphed into things that look like clothes, but technically that guy is showing up to all of the meetings completely naked. And ain't nobody saying nothing about it. He just out with it. Showing up to every Justice League meeting talking about the missile crisis and how we need to take care of the bad guys more effectively, but nobody's bringing up the fact that this guy is completely naked to all of the meetings. Now, I don't want to get into the fact that Captain Marvel is actually a prepubescent boy. I don't need to get into that. Just the thought about it alone, that he has absolutely no real clothes. It's like he put on body paint and he just showed up to the meetings like that. That's pretty much what John Jones doing, and nobody talks about it. I'm surprised they haven't brought it up yet. Not to my knowledge. I mean, maybe somebody else has brought it up, but as far as my knowledge goes, nobody has talked about the fact that John Jones, the Green Martian, Martian Manhunter, he's showing up to all of these meetings completely naked. And it's like everybody thinks it's normal. Batman's wearing clothes. Superman, he's an alien. He's wearing clothes. Wonder Woman, she's wearing clothes. Captain Marvel, he's wearing clothes too. And there's another thing. Isn't John Stewart technically not what? No, well, he's wearing clothes under the created suit. Okay, so he's wearing clothes too. Everybody else is wearing clothes. And it's like nobody is talking about the fact that John Jones is coming to all of these meetings naked. Not a stitch of clothes on. Not even the boots. He made those boots. That's his skin. That's just his Green Martian morphing ability, skin. But for but to be honest, he's technically naked in all of these board meetings. He's just I'm surprised nobody has brought it up. We just accept that he's doing all of these exploits, he's fighting all of these villains, he's coming to all of the meetings, he's talking to presidents, senators, he's doing work for the Justice League and talking them up. He's doing all of this naked. And yet I'm just confused as to why nobody has talked about it yet. Maybe I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it would bother me. It would freak me out a little bit. It would.